Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet. We just got done with the live stream a couple hours ago, and we are going to be taking a look at HOLO. HOLO is one of those that was asked about quite a bit, so we're going to do an in-depth kind of review and price prediction for HOLO in HOLOChain, or HOT. So HOT is an Ethereum token that powers HOLO, a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for HOLOChain apps, HApps. Users who host HApps on their personal computers can receive HOT tokens in return. This is a big, bright idea. I think there's a lot of potential here, and we're going to go over how much and why. But before we do that, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor. Always do your own research before you purchase any coin. But like I said, let's take a look. So we have the market cap at 1.4 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 282.8 million, and then we have the circulating supply at that 168.5 billion HOT. So in the last 24 hours, we saw it's about down 2%. If we go to last week alone, though, we see a large 75% increase. Last month, 254% increase. Last year, we see a large 2,378% increase like we see in most altcoins. They're just huge, and they are getting very, very popular in this February, March, April months. So where do we see HOLO becoming, and where do we think it'll end? I guess a lot of questions here, but I will give you my price predictions for the end of March, April, and 2021. Let's take a look at the actual website itself. It is linked on Coinbase, so you can always click that and take a look at the website, and always do your own research like I always suggest. There is a little HOLO crowdfunding video that does explain what really is going on here. I do suggest taking a look if you're looking to invest, and also joining their newsletter by putting in your email here. But let's go like I always like to do. There's a few things I always like to do, and that is going to the FAQs and checking the roadmap. In this case, there is not really a roadmap, so we will check the FAQs. So what is HOLOChain? HOLOChain is an open source framework for building fully distributed peer-to-peer applications. What is HOLO? HOLO is a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for HOLOChain apps, HApps, to bridge to the new internet. What is HoloFuel? So they have a bunch of HoloFuel benefits and how it is different. And then they also go over how they can use HoloFuel and how we can use HoloFuel as a community. So HoloFuel is a HOLO's native asset-backed mutual credit currency. There's a lot more information obviously here on the website, and you can learn a lot more in depth, but we are going to do a quick price prediction today on HOLOChain. As we've done that in the past, we've done a little bit more research on HOLO and why it is a good coin. If you read a little bit more about what HOLOChain really is, I believe you guys will agree with me and think that this is a coin of the future. I think there's a long-term potential involved, and definitely looking at this price chart, there's a lot to analyze. So before we do that as well, I do want to say in the description below, you can join our Discord community. There is a link to the Discord, and there's also a link to my Twitter account. You can follow me on Twitter for more up-to-date information on Twitter. So I do want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support on that last live stream, but let's get into the actual price predictions for March, April, and 2021. So right now we see it's at 0.0081, 75% increase in the last week. We see a lot of stabilizations happening here with a lot of decreasing and increasing, kind of mixed in between. So if you actually believe in what HOLO does, you'll actually see that HOLO is one of those coins that will continue to scatter around for the next couple weeks. I think there will be increases coming in April. However, March could really just be a stabilization period. If we could see HOLO get to 1 cent by the end of March, that'd be big things for HOLO coming up in the future. Basically, if we see HOLO reach that 1 cent mark by April and it continues to stabilize there, I think we could see HOLO really reaching that 1.5 cent mark, or maybe even 2 cents by the end of April. Remember, I like to keep my price predictions a little bit more conservative and realistic. And I also like to run these videos unedited so you guys get the most recent up-to-date prices, as well as full transparency when making these videos, as well as I want to describe why I may be using Coinbase price chart over all these detailed graphs out there that you can use, such as those ones with candles and all those details. A lot of people don't understand really what's going on, and I want to kind of help out the newer cryptocurrency beginners. That helps them make more money, and it also helps us. Obviously, the more that invest, the more that we have to push these prices higher up as they become more and more useful over the years. So we will continue to do that, but I want to say by the end of 2021, this is the big one. I think HOLO could easily become a 3 to 4 cent coin, and much more is potentially there. I think HOLO, if they continue to work on their projects and updates, we could see HOLO really making a big push. And I think that will come later in 2021 as well. It may not happen, by June. It may not happen by July. I think we will have a dip period in 2021 for a lot of crypto before it continues on its way to the top. Obviously, we're seeing a large increase right now, and I think we're still on that bull run till the end of April, probably a little bit longer. However, when we see a dip in some of these cryptocurrencies, I think it will be a dip for most cryptocurrencies just for a little bit before another large increase. So HOLO is not going to be dodging that bullet. I think HOLO is going to be, like I said, a 4 to 5 cent coin by the end of 2021. It could be lower, could be higher. I think it's going to be around that area though for sure. So let me know in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree with my price prediction on HOLO. HOLOChain itself is a very, very cool idea. I like the project. I like the updates that they're continuing to release to us, and HOT is going to continue to be hot in the market. So definitely invest if you guys are interested in it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I will never give you financial advice, so do your own research on this coin, and definitely leave a like and subscribe. And like I said, hit the notification bell because you want to be notified every time I release content so that you guys are the first ones to get to it. You don't want Jim Joe Bob to see the opportunity before you see it. And that is precisely why you probably want to have that notification bell on if you enjoy the content. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to today's video. Hopefully you guys didn't miss the live stream. If you did, it was a fun one. Thanks for being there. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.